Cut an interview short. I'm not here to play games. Little background. Worked as an investment representative for a major Canadian bank for a few years. Which is just code for sales and investing. Working conditions got unbearable during the pandemic and decided to quit and look for something else not related in any way to customer service. I applied for an admin back office job at something completely unrelated to banking but related to employee retirement programs. Had an interview earlier this week over Teams. We were going over my resume and whatever I had written wasn't right. Oh, you went to this university. We prefer our employees to be from this other university. You have 5 years experience. We are looking for someone with 10 years, sort of situation. At one point the HR recruiter said, you have this certification and license but we would rather you have a CFA, and I replied, I don't see how having a CFA works for this admin position. Can you elaborate how? To which they didn't know. They just said the manager for this job likes seeing CFA. Regardless, I carried on. We discussed salary and I provided a range and they said my range was too high and they were looking for about 70 to 80% my range. I replied that the salary range I provided was the same one on Indeed. The HR interviewer replied it was to attract talent but the real range was lower. At that point I told him I was cutting the interview short. He was a little taken aback and asked why. I told him I don't think we are on the same page. Your company is looking for something I am not. I wasn't looking to play games and stated, you're looking for someone with a CFA with 10 years experience that you're looking to pay 70% of my salary range. The HR recruiter then told me everything was negotiable and I would be seeing salary increases every year but that they were trying to judge my reactions to criticism. I personally don't believe in these end-of-year salary increase shenanigans because of inflation or some other, we are reviewing pay scale stuff. I told him I had the impression they were playing games. I wished them the best of luck finding this ideal candidate. Wished them a good day and hung up the Teams interview. I am a professional. You want to have a professional work for you and you want a professional conversation about tasks and responsibilities. Don't waste my time with trying to judge reactions and trying to cut me down. TLDR. HR representative thought it would be a good idea to play games to judge my reactions. I cut the interview short. It's to attract talent, the real range is lower. Okay, so you're liars. The HR interviewer replied it was to attract talent but the real range was lower. Fuck this. The HR recruiter then told me everything was negotiable and I would be seeing salary increases every year but that they were trying to judge me reactions to criticism. That was them confirming that they are, in fact, playing games. That's literally what that is. You should have said you had 10 years experience. Then when they asked about it, said, I actually only have 5. I just say that to attract employers. When you caught them in a lie about wages, I would have stopped there. Simply state I cannot work for a company that has shown to be deceitful. Especially before I am hired. Tell me you left a review for others to see so they know that the company is sketchy. Do not play games with my life. Good call. Sounds to me like they were trying to convince you that you were less qualified than their requirements in order for you to gratefully accept a lower salary offer. Under the guise that they shouldn't have hired you at all. Good for you for cutting them off. I feel sorry for whoever falls for it. I find it funny when interviewers are jerks thinking they hold all the cards. We call them out on it and they act surprised. Good for you up. That's the worst backpedaling ever. Oh, we just wanted to see how you'd react. Bullshit. They're looking for a sucker. https://support.indeed.com/hc/n-us/articles/36028156452-reporting-a-job. Interviews are a two-way street. They'll never treat you better than during the interview process. If you're getting jerked around now, it'll be a shitty place to work if you make it through there. Gauntlet. Good on you. Interviews are two-way. You are interviewing the company too. That is so unprofessional. I'd follow up in writing with my experience to the organization. Everything they did is cringe-worthy. And they are flat out lying about salary. That's a reflection on the company, as is the attempts at demeaning, aka criticism. No candidate should be disrespected or lied to. Ha 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 ha. The good ol', oh, the starting salary is lower, but it will increase quickly every year. Yeah, I fell for that one too. Fought tooth and nail the coming years. And made enemies with the boss. To get a tiny raise. Got a new job doing the exact same job. Same title. Same softwares across the street. Their starting offer was 44.83% higher than the salary I had to fight to get at the previous company. Said so long and left their production in shambles. Don't forget to report them to Indeed for lying about the salary. The HR recruiter then told me everything was negotiable and I would be seeing salary increases every year, but that they were trying to judge my reactions to criticism. What exactly do they think criticism is? None of what they did by the sound of it was criticism by any means. They were just identifying that they believed you were unqualified. So it made sense that you would cut it short. They aren't playing games. They are straight up liars. That's false advertising. Report the business. Report the post. What a poss. Don't be shy. Tell us what company it is so we never apply with them. They were criticizing your credentials from the get-go as a form of negotiation tactic. Who gives a F where you go to school after you have real professional experience? I hope you post this experience on LinkedIn and Glassdoor to keep others from playing games. I lost my shit during an interview with a fucking staffing agency. They started texting me asking about criminal background and minimum pay range, etc. Just felt like I was cattle. Finally texted them and told them to call me because this was unprofessional. Next day, I get message saying they have a spot with my exact desired shift and pay. We get on the phone finally. Sorry. That position is no longer available. How about a split shift on the weekends with 12-hour shifts for 60% of what your minimum pay range is? I told the lady flat the fuck out. You know my requirements. Why are we discussing this? Call me when you have something.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.